We actually can't get it done, but it's doing a lovely job. Hello, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's well. We are just power harrowing. Bit of a short video today. We are power harrowing ready for tomorrow morning. We've got, it's coming up well. This is actually where we were. We ploughed this on Thursday last week, and then we had some showers Thursday night, Friday, so it's been a bit too wet, but it's dried out well. And now we've hopefully, we've got a dry week ahead. We'll definitely dry until Thursday, so we're going to try and have both planters going tomorrow. We're also uncovering. We're going to uncover some plastic, so that's off the first early royals. That's stuff we planted, or fields we planted around about the first or second week of January. They're ready to come off. They should have come off last week, but it's been a bit cold. There were some cold temperatures Friday night, Saturday night, but it looks like it's warming up this week, so we need to get the plastic taken off. Then we've got to get the first fungicide on, so that's a spray to protect them from blight. That's the main disease that affects them. Then we got to re-ridge them, so we pass through a machine, so I'll show you some of that in Wednesday's videos. Yeah, just getting ahead on the power harrowing, and then yeah, we'll have 2 machines going tomorrow, have a full day with the planters, and then we're going to be back to planting some seed crop on probably Tuesday and Wednesday. So hopefully have a good busy week. John's been out ploughing today, and you'll see a few clips of marching. He was rotovating yesterday as well, and we've also been getting ready for asparagus. So yeah, getting to that time of year where there's lots going on, lots of different jobs, and yeah, spring work comes into full force. So yeah, all good, and hopefully a nice dry week ahead. So we're getting ready. This is our asparagus. Sorry about the wind. This is our asparagus fields. We have about 3 hectares, 15 verges of asparagus. We're re-ridging and preparing the beds ready for picking. So this machine has got some rotors that are spinning around on those bearings in there, and it's reforming the beds. You can see there, tiny bit. This machine's new to us nearly 2 years ago. Last year the spring was so wet we weren't able to pass it, so that's just taken a bit of tidying up. But it's doing a much better job than we had last year. So it's re-ridging and just forming the beds back up nicely. So just helping with weed control. We've passed, you can see here, we've cut back the ferns. The ferns were all big and massive, really tall. We've flailed it, then we've passed a rake on the top to clear away all the trash. Most of it anyway, and then Adam is going on now with this ridger and re-ridging. So now we'll come along, it's going to be re-ridged, and this now creates a nice clean area for the asparagus is going to start sprouting out of here, probably in about, I don't know, 2 to 3 weeks time. So makes it really much easier for the guys when they come to pick. We've always been a bit more rougher, even a bit more trash than there, so this should make it a lot easier this year as well. So I'm hoping it's going to be really nice. So the asparagus will shoot up. It's also really nice and soft. When the asparagus comes out of the ground, we want the asparagus to be perfectly straight. Restaurants like it being perfectly straight. So by having a really soft bed, it grows out of the ground and comes out really nice and straight. Whereas if it's really hard, you can see here, it's quite hard there, so it comes out and it sometimes gets bendy, whereas here it's really nice and soft, so it's really nice for the asparagus to emerge. So yeah, doing a nice job, and it's good to be able to get on because it's been a dry week. We're kind of on track with our potato planting. We can get this job done, because some years we actually can't get it done, but it's doing a lovely job. Say, forming a nice bed. And we're also applying we just put some fertiliser on as well, a bit of nitrogen and a bit of potash and a tiny bit of sulphur, so that's going to help it grow. So that's all we mix in, but yeah, doing a good job. So Martin's here in the 120. We're getting fields rotovated. It looks like we've got a very nice week ahead. Tiny bit few showers around today and tomorrow, that's Saturday and Sunday, but not enough that can stop us getting fields rotovated. So we're getting this one field here, a few fields across the road, all rotovated, and then they'll be ploughed tomorrow, and then we'll start planting. We've got one field at St Mary to finish on Monday, then we'll move all around here. We're in the middle of the island in Trinity at the moment. Been some showers around, it's been very annoying. We got caught out on Thursday and Friday, so just holding off. The weather looks really good next week, so we can wait. But doing a nice job. These were all grazed. We used this as grazing day last year, and it's been grazed off literally last week. You see the cow poo there. Bit of clover. This is a clover ryegrass mix, and so the rotovator's going in and chopping it all up nicely. All chopping into little bits. We find, say, people have mentioned why we rotovate, why we don't just plough straight in. We like rotovating. It helps chop up, it breaks down the soil better, and the grass, all the little clods will rot down quicker as well. And also when we come to power harrow or even work the soil down after ploughing, you don't get any tufts coming up, so we find it works well. Without it, we find it's not as good. And it also means we haven't got to burn it off beforehand. You could spray it off and use Roundup it or glyphosate it, but it's people don't really like seeing that on the field, so we try and avoid it if we can. So yeah, Mark's getting rotovated. Hopefully we won't get too many showers, and he's all done. Yeah, I say it's we're not, because we're not going for the guys planting by hand, we haven't got to have the ridges down, so we've got to power harrow it. This is all quite light land, so it only needs to be done once. This was in a grass clover lay, so you can see there's lots of hopefully worms around, so you can see seagulls are loving it. It's coming up really well. Got the GPS on, we set it slightly, you see there, we're at 2.8 metres. If we go at 3 metres, we find if we're only passing it once, we get little bits kind of overflowing on the side. You can see the mirror there. But at 2.8 we don't. So you can see we're on that line, and we can slowly lift it up. When it beeps off, that means it's the auto track's disengaged. It tells you up there as well. Then it's highlighting the line as you drive around. Blue, where it's blue, that means we've already passed that area. It's like a coverage map. As you spin around, it'll highlight up the next white line that we haven't done. I push the little button, and it's steering it for me. Back, off, down, another perfectly straight line. You can see there, that's the accuracy. So it's basically bang on the line it should be in 0 centimetres. Sometimes that can be 1, there you go, it goes up to 1 or 2. That's just due to the tractor rocking on the plough ground. But coming up really well. I say that's what we need to get the RTK, and that's all your signal strength there. So accuracy at the moment 100%, and our signal strength is 13 or 14, which is what we want. So all working well, makes life a lot easier and much more efficient, because as you go round, you either go up and down or skip passes. Just means you're always passing your full width of your machine. You're not having to do like little slices, and you're exactly at where you want to be. But yeah, going well, and say planters will be in here tomorrow morning.